Okay, all right. Welcome back to Browns franchise. We have simulated to the mid-season point. We are second in offensive points per game. Ryan Clayton doing well, winning player of the week here. Can't really re-sign anybody apparently. But I don't think we're going to trade anybody. At least not anybody that needs re-signed. I love how the Chiefs have gone from being so good now that they lost Patrick Mahomes. They're like the worst team in the league, which is just, I don't know, just crazy. Just crazy. Okay, what can we get out of this tight end? Falcons are interested. They have pick 29 right now. Oh, it's done. They took a first, a second, and a third for him. Okay. Who does that make our tight end? The guy we drafted. Probably could sign another tight end. If we have enough cap space, we probably don't. Colgamet. We have some cap space. Again, we're probably going to be simulating until the playoffs and then just playing the playoffs. Scouting national focus. It can be corner again. That's fine. Let's simulate to the playoffs. We were 5-2, so we got a good chance of making the playoffs. I think. Maybe we can finish at least around 10-7. We'll be in the wild card. 12-5. Okay, we're going to be in the wild card against the Dolphins. Who finished ahead of us? Several teams actually. The Patriots, the Chargers, and the Jaguars. Falcons finished with a good record, so we probably won't have the best first round pick out of them, but one mentor with 3 upgrades. We'll go hybrid on all of them, probably. Accidentally upgraded zone once. It's okay. He gets another ability slot. I don't know. We'll just pick some abilities there. So. Jaden Stokes has a couple of upgrades. Probably go hybrid on him too. He's turned into a pretty good player. Go man-to-man for Kendrick Charleston. Man coverage goes up some. He's got 87 man coverage now. Josh Roth with a couple upgrades. I'm going to go zone for him. Get his zone coverage up a little bit. +1 man, +3 tackle, +2 zone. +1 zone again. He gets his zone coverage playing up to being in the 90s. Trevor Barnett will go field general. +2 zone. +1 zone, +1 tackle. Alan Collins has an upgrade. We'll go power. Probably would have traded him if we didn't absolutely need him on the team. DeMar Best. You can just go run stopper for him. Block shooting goes up 1. Block shooting up another 1, +3 finesse moves, +2 power moves. Block shooting is playing up to being 90, so it's pretty good. Parham here. Vertical threat. And okay, Ryan Clayton also has an upgrade. Improviser. +1 throw accuracy. Deep is nice. +1 break stack. +2 finesse moves for Justice McCauley. I'm going to power on Tim McBride. It's going to give him +3 run block. His run block is not the best. Go receiving back for Grant Reese. +1 catching, +1 short route running, +2 spin move. Deontay Lau, go elusive back. Awareness and ball carrier vision. Do slot for Carlos Hooks. Man coverage. +1 zone coverage. Tackle pursuit. Deep threat for Damian LeBlanc, who we can't really re-sign at the moment. See what we can do at the end of the year with maybe restructuring some contracts so we can re-sign at least maybe 1 or 2 of these guys. There's always the possibility of franchise tagging someone. We're just going to auto upgrade everybody else. There's too many people to really just sit here and upgrade all of them. So, we had a weekly award. Barnett with 2 picks and a touchdown, 12 tackles. Pretty good. Lost to the Ravens week 18. Let's check out the stats on the season. First in the NFL in passing yards, 4,915. 53 touchdowns, 10 picks. 753 yards rushing for Reese. Clayton with 359. Lau with 353 and 6 touchdowns. Receiving, Nick Byers with 1,000 yards, 19 touchdowns. Damian LeBlanc, 847 yards, a touchdown. Taylor Griffith, 7 touchdowns, 600 yards. Cole Kmet with 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. Reese with 8 touchdowns and 590 yards. Earl McElroy with 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. Loud did not score a touchdown. Parham had 13 catches and a touchdown, and that's all the touchdowns. Defensively, Barnett led the team in tackles, followed by Julian Gary. It's kind of nice not to see our safeties or corners leading the team in tackles. 12 tackles for loss for Earl McCord, 11 for Justice McCauley. Steven Stills and DeMar Best with 7. A couple of guys with 4. Sacks, only 6.5 for Steven Stills. 6 for Justice McCauley, 6 for DeMar Best. 5.5 for Earl McCord. 4 picks for Juan Minter, 4 for Trevor Barnett, 3 for Jaden Stokes, 2 for Paul Spillman, 1 for Julian Gary, 1 for Carlos Hooks, and 1 for Clayton Tolliver. Ton of pass deflections as well. Only 1 forced fumble, but 2 fumble recoveries. Don't know how that happens. This one just wasn't a forced fumble. Yeah, like on a pitch or something. Let's do our weekly strategy and hop into this game. I don't want to throw it medium. I kind of want to throw it deep. Okay. Let's jump into this game against the Dolphins.
Matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Browns, and it comes your way next.
Playoff football has come to Northeast Ohio at Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today it all starts, the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports.
Dolphins get the ball to start.
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
Quarterback is Josh Allen.
They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
And I have to believe at his age, you savor situations like this because nobody knows better than he does that getting to the playoffs is simply not that easy. This is where he's got to call upon all of his knowledge of all the games he's played in the past, draw from it, and find a way to win a game. Because not only do you want to savor getting there, you also want to have success as well.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Dolphins are moving right down the field here. Kind of
1st and 10.
not good at all.
They'll keep it on the ground.
That's a touchdown. What are we doing?
He will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
What is this defense
A
doing?
16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
It's a jet touch pass there.
10 yards, and they'll be left with a
Up
second
near a
and about
1st
4.
down.
Up the middle they go.
Reese up the middle.
The Browns 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking for Reese. He's going to bounce off a tackle and have a 1st down.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Bonk this time on the touch pass.
And a great job there to read that one defensively.
Only gets
They
4.
strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Fires on the bubble.
Here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 1st down, Reese. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Another 8 yards for Reese.
It's a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Reese, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Reese gets the 1st down to the 12-yard line here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Reese.
Reese nearly taken it into the end zone.
Down at the 1. 40 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Wow, into the end zone.
And he's in.
Our backup running back with the touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. And it's called.
Cole Komet gonna get the 2.
So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And running with power here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Maybe we play more zone coverage. I don't know.
When you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time, are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And a quick throw here, that's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Beasley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Beasley to the 36-yard line.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
Of 3, 2nd down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's to the 15. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now Allen.
As a touchdown. Okay.
Touchdown, Miami. From 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead.
We're just not stopping this
After,
Dolphins team.
right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be brought down.
Breeze with enough for the first.
38-yard line. Now on first down,
Going to Reese again.
And he's going to find his man out of the back.
I'll get another 8 yards.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he gets
Quick
this
throw
to
to
the
Byers.
35.
He'll get
Good for
5.
a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Reese. And a short gain down to about the 33.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Reese. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first before
Fullback gets the first.
27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
That was a bad decision. Shouldn't have thrown it.
Now a handoff up the middle. Reese. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Reese. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's going to hit the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd and 2.
Clayton just going to take it in himself.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns
Take the extra
have tied
point.
the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
What the hell?
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And again, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle.
We got to get a field goal out of this. I know there's only 32 seconds left. We have all of our timeouts. We need a field goal. At the very least.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Clayton, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Clayton. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Clayton, he's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Third quarter, we get the ball to start, so that's not the worst thing. We haven't stopped the Dolphins at all, though. So it's definitely going to be a problem in the second half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
We really just need to keep scoring and then at some point get just one stop and we'll be okay.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get about 7
Reese has been running the ball well.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Powers ahead at the 45. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. They'll run on first down. Reese. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Clayton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Reese. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Reese. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Got the first down there. That was an intense moment for a second.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Reese getting outside.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Hands it off out of the gun.
Into the end
Take
zone.
it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns
We
are an
retake
extra
the
point
lead.
away from capturing the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will put them
Exactly
on
why
top
we went
here in
for
the
2
third.
earlier.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second.
We got to get some pressure here on Josh Allen.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Charleston
They
with the
need
sack.
12 here. It's third down. From midfield, here's Allen.
Allen taking off. He's going to have a first down. Because of course he is.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley. And able to get this to the 31.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
To the air, Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. Now Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Allen again. Stiff-armed him. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Dolphins team's pissing me off for real. That's a touchdown. Now they're finally going to go for 2.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
They're not going to get it.
No gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. And we're back now here in
It's the end of the
Cleveland,
third.
where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done. Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed
Kind of needed to go for it there on 4th
at
down.
the 45-yard line.
The way we haven't been stopping the Dolphins.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there on the screen pass.
Freeze on the screen pass, taken down to the 3-yard line. Hand it to him again. And he's going to take it into the end zone. They want us to go for 2 here. Make this a 3-point game. Tried to get it to Parham, but
so they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead,
didn't go well. It's a 1-point game.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We need to stop.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Miami's
we absolutely have to have a stop on this drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Allen to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5
An interception in this situation would be really nice. So even just a sack to back them up. They're going to hand it off, though.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
They're going to go for this after we broke up the pass.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. One final try here for Allen. It's complete. Swings it
behind the line of scrimmage, and they're not going to get there. Finally, we come up with a stop.
Great job defensively. On 1st down, Reese. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Reese. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Up the middle they go. Reese, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6.
We can take this to the gym in the morning.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Browns in possession of the
Just need a couple of first downs here, maybe even just one first down.
Now here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Reese. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up.
That could have been disastrous. Let's take a knee here. They're going to review it. He might have been down.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Not a fumble. Knee was down. We're going to win this game by a point. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I wanted to look at the stats, but apparently I hit the button too soon. Grant Reese is our receiving back. Ball carrier, vision carrying, short route running, and spin. We've got the Raiders next. I'm actually not going to play this game right now. I am getting a bit of a headache, and I need to eat something. So it's just going to be a real short stream today. We'll come back and play the game against the Raiders probably tomorrow. And then, yeah. So that's going to do it for today. I will see